welcome to another House of Bread video. Welcome, Will.
Thank you, Jack. Nice to be here.
Nice to hear. The reason why I'm smiling is a little glimpse behind the scenes of our production issues. Will has lost his glasses. He has found some others, but they are way too strong for him. So if he puts them on, he'll have huge, big eyes. You don't need them. You don't need to read anything off your list.
Put them
so you can do that. Well, we've got a bit of a strange one this week because what we wanted to talk to you guys about is a fantastic situation we found ourselves in. Now, we're not bragging. We want to use this situation in a positive way, but our food bank, our long life food bank, is very, very well stocked. Now, if you're watching this and you think, oh, that means I won't give you any food, please do carry on donating because we are giving out more than we've ever given out before. But we're also getting in more because you guys are being absolutely fantastic. And what we want to do is we want to try and reach out to more people who, House of Bread has the reputation of helping people beyond a point of disaster.
Yeah.
For example, people might come who are homeless, people might come who are vulnerable, people might call us up who have, they've struggled and finally they can't do anything else and they need House of Bread's help. The people we want to reach today through this video is those people who are really having to think carefully about their finances. They can't relax. They're struggling. And we want to say, look, we've got a weekly shop here that could really save you a couple of quid, even more. Come on down, get in touch.
There's also the families that are on holiday. So we're involved in some meals for children who would be on free school meals. School holidays on, those free school meals aren't available. So we're working with Staffordshire Performing Arts through Steve Glover to provide nutritious hot meals for those children. So it could be that kids aren't engaged in that, but there are families at home who are struggling.
Again, you might be struggling because you're feeding an extra mouthful free.
This is the reach out for us is that you will know them. We may not come across them. You might be the bridge or be our grouting between us and the service.
So you don't have to be super, to use a crude phrase, poor. You don't have to have no money to access House of Bread. You don't have to be homeless. You don't have to be in an extreme situation. You could be sitting here watching this video thinking, oh, it's great what they're doing. If the washing machine breaks, I'll need their help. Get our help now because what we provide is beyond the food. Yes, we're providing food, but what that relief in that money gives you is huge.
Yeah, because we have a number of sayings at House of Bread, as you know. And if you're not eating, or there's a worry about not eating, then you're not sleeping and you're not thinking properly. And those are the sorts of things that create that vicious circle.
And there is a huge stigma behind coming to food banks if you are not right on the brink, like we've said,
and a lot of people post-COVID, during COVID, have really struggled through various different mental health issues and so forth, and so now people are coming out the other end, but people are still not okay, and that's not okay. I think the reaching into the neighbourhood is why, if you're watching this, again, I'm going to say, you might have somebody you have a neighbour. You're far more closer to the ground than we would. So we're out there, and people contact us when they're, as you say, Jack, almost at the point of crisis or nearing it. But it's people who are struggling quietly on their own, and we do it all very discreetly. Our bags don't say food bag on them, for example. You can come in and represent them. Come and ask us. The contact details will go up. Have a conversation with us. If you're concerned at all, ring us. Ask us and explain the circumstances, and we'll chat to you. There could be other agencies we could link you with, so it's not only the food that might be just what you need, and that's cool, but it might be some other stuff. So we might be the bridge between you and some advice. So if you've got somebody you're worried about, what's the worst that can happen?
And we're saying this because we don't want this food sitting on our shelves for ages. I would rather, I run the food bank, and we've got furlough ending down the road. That could lead to a load of job losses. I know that there is future, but there's no point in hoarding all this food for a future that might never happen. I would much rather the food bank be on its last legs all the time, and be really, really struggling, because at least that food is going out. Saying that though, if you are another food bank that doesn't have enough beans or needs a few extra potatoes or some tinned meat, do get in touch. We provide food for other food banks, and that can be a real help when they need specific stuff, because when we get stuff donated to us, when you go to the superstore, and superstore, what am I talking about? Asda is where our trolley is.
Yeah.
Pop something in Asda, we can't continuously update the list of stuff we need, so you're guessing. So sometimes we have more potatoes than we need. Sometimes other people need those potatoes, so we can share it out among other food banks, and it all gets to people who need that food.
Yeah.
It's really, really vital to share what we have.
And that network has been really, really helpful, because we've been able to provide sometimes food types that wouldn't normally be donated, but because we have such a huge range of choice of food, we can help those markets. I mean, we had somebody in today actually who was looking for gluten-free products. I had no idea that it was so expensive, and we were able to provide a food bag which was gluten-free.
Ironically, they came to Bread Church.
But they saved themselves a lot of money, which otherwise would have gone on, electricity.
Well, they wouldn't have been able to spend it on other stuff. So yeah, that's what we wanted to say today. We really want, if you're watching this video, please put the word out that House of Bread is available for everyone, not just people who have fallen into crisis. It is available for you if you're sat watching this worrying about something happening.
We'd far prefer that you didn't get down to that stage before you made contact. But if you're in any doubt, we're lovely people. Give us a call, have a chat.
Yeah, come on down.
We can either help you, or we might know somebody who can. There's a whole lot of stuff that we do behind the scenes that allows people to be supported in the way they need it.
And if you volunteer or know of another food bank, or just want to call another food bank up and say, have you got enough of this? House of Bread have got loads. Get them in touch with us, because they really will be thankful. A lovely email from another food bank who I happened to hear just on the radio, and Will rang them up and they said, oh, that's fantastic, and gave me a big long list. If we have it, you can have it. It's as simple as that. Be ready a few months down the line for us to be saying, please donate more, because we've given out so much food. But we'd rather that happen. We'd rather have all our food going out than more coming in than is going out.
Well, actually, only this week somebody said to me, when do you run Quid on a Lid again? So that'll be coming up later in the year.
Yeah, but please keep on donating, because from this video it's going out to the people that need it. Thank you very much,
That's
Will.
all right, Jack. I shall try and look for my glasses now.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, as ever. Really important this week that you like and share the video to get it out as wide as possible. We will bring the food to you. But until next time, once again, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Also, another sneak peek behind production. It's the second time we filmed this video, and we did that off the cuff first time, but we've done that again the second time. That's the outtake. They'll never know, so watch the end.